Please chant 3 times Om, please. Please read 2-3 verses. We shall continue. Okay? Verse number 4 onwards, read 3-4 verses we shall read today. Please. Yadi deham prutakritya chiti vishramadisthasi adhuneva sukhi shantah bandhamukto bhavishyasi natvam vipradiko varnah nashrami nakshagocarah asango sinirakarah vishwasakshi sukhi bhava dharma dharmo sukham dukkham manasani nate vibho nakartasi na bhoktasi mukta evasi sarvada. The last one again. Nakartas is a dharma dharma sukham dukkham manasani nate vibho nakartasi na bhoktasi mukta evasi sarvada. So when I asked you, friends, as you sat down, please close your eyes. How long does it take to close your eyes? Instantaneous. Okay. Please be quiet. How long does it take? And what do you do about it? I said chant, open your mouth, do something. Read, open your book, open your eyes, do something. Walk, do something. Just be your body. What are you supposed to do to be your body? Just be quiet, the quietude. What should you do? Open your mouth, close your mouth, dance, jump, eat, don't eat. What is that you cannot do when you are quiet? And which you must do in order to be the quietude. Happiness is like that. That is yourself. We have elaborately discussed on that, friend, and I hope you have thought over it, and then you discover that I don't have to think to be happy. You think to understand the limitation of thinking. Your thinking, your logic, your discussion do not produce the reality. It only helps us to recognize that none of these things are required for me to be myself, for me to be the happiness. Nothing is required. When that is where the dependence goes away. Because friends, for so far in our life, look at yourself. How are you, sir? First answer is very nice. How are you? Swami, you tell that again. How are you? Very fine. You can hear Swamiji's voice, no? Those of you who have heard it. Don't ask the next question. If you ask him, how are you? Where are you? Don't give him time, then he shall start. I'm fine, but my son did not get a job. My daughter is not yet married. My family business is still not safe. How are you? Fine. With that, get away. Don't ask next question. And the next time, by chance you give it time, the Pandora's box will open and you have to be a victim of that stupid groaning, crying, misery and listening. So run away. I'm fine. Thank you. Bye. Bas. Happiness usually for human beings, for average people, there is always a reason for happiness. Understand, friends? If there is a reason for your happiness, you are not a happy person. If you have a reason for your security, you are not a secured person. If there is a reason for your love, you are not a loving person. Why are you happy? Weather is beautiful, weather changes, happiness changes. Why are you happy? Job is very secure, job is gone, you are finished. Why are you happy? Children wonderful, husband wonderful, child this, a child that. Something somewhere goes, the whole apple cart crashes. Everything goes out, topsy-turvy. So all the time, friends, remember how many conditions you have to go on fulfilling to keep everything balanced. To keep everything in the way that you expect it should be that way. Everything is not under your control. Friends, time plays truant. You organize everything, suddenly something happens. You change, your personality changes, your physical body changes, mind changes. So many things are happening possible in life. Therefore, the same person who talks about all happiness, comfort, next moment you see it is shattered beyond recognition. How? It is because you have associated your happiness with a certain condition, with a certain arrangement, giving a reason for your happiness. Are you happy, sir? Yes. Why? I am the happiness. No force in the world can touch you. Am I the only person happiness? No. As much I am happy, that much you are happy. It is not that the Guru says that I am the Aham Brahmasmi. So, you have to recognize that. This there was a big conference going on, there's a big conference going on as to why all the jokes in certain people's name. Just listen to that. Then the lot of big conferences taking place in India, in Ashoka Hotel in Delhi, those days. So, a lot of people are coming from Australia, New Zealand, Canada, USA, Europe. That Indian group in whose name all the jokes are talked about. And then one taxi driver, he was asking, so many of you are coming here today to this country, what is happening? We are trying to find out why the jokes are in our name. So this person said, okay, I ask you a simple question. You want to tell me, I'll answer, I'll tell you that. Okay, what is the question? In my family, there are three people. One is my grandfather, other is my father. Who is the third person? Person started thinking. And he started thinking and said, maybe your wife? He said, no. Maybe your brother? No. Then he said, I'm tired. Simple question. In your family, there are three people. Grandfather, father. So who is the third person? You. Oh, that's right. He was very happy to get the instant answer and came back and went and checked into the hotel. Already conference has started. Everybody is talking about in that big hall, the meeting, sitting down together, having breakfast, tea, coffee, all that. and they are all discussing as to why all the jokes are in their name. This fellow has the answer with him. So can he keep quiet? Already goes straight to the dais and says, friends, I have got the answer. You don't have to struggle. Answer my question. In my family, there are 3 people. My grandfather, my father, and who is the 3rd person? All of them said, maybe your mother. We are same group now. Maybe your mother. He said, no. Maybe your uncle? No. So these boys who serve around for the hotel guests, they are carrying tea. They are not supposed to listen to anything, but can they keep their ears closed? Taking things, but they are just move like a mannequin. They are not supposed to react because conference going on, all that. But then one fellow could not keep quiet. He said, what type of discussion is this? In his family, if there are 3 people, one is a grandfather, other is a father, naturally he is the 3rd person. Everybody said, wow, 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 fantastic. Then this man said, who had asked the question, shut up. Who is the grandfather? The taxi driver. If the taxi driver if in my family 3 people are there, who is the 2 person and who is the 3rd person? I am the 3rd person. So taxi driver said that no. So he is the 3rd person. So if you say, Guru say, reveal the truth. Aham Brahmasmi. Yes, we now know the truth. Who is the Brahman? Guru is the Brahman. Fantastic. Your knowledge, friends, disappears. It's never there to disappear. No, appreciate it. Happiness, I am the happiness. Not my Guru said that Guru is the happiness or book is the happiness. No. Your being who you are. And that is your absolute identity. Today I shall reveal to you to see that all these fancy identities with a huge identity crisis. Sir, identities do not invoke, instill, or any type of confusion. You create all confusion. Simple as that. Identity, this is identity by itself is not a crisis. You create the crisis inside that. 2 words, let us say, relative and identity. Relative and the absolute. Happiness is absolute. Sensations are relative. Perceptions are relative. And when I say I am the happiness, that I is the absolute. How? Little bit hint I have already given you, but think of it. Ask yourself who are you? Because as we saw the classes very clearly, we must know about ourselves. But many people don't understand why it is. Therefore we started, okay, tell me what do you want? When you start analyzing what do you want over the shoulder of every possible want, desire, desirable object, over every demand, every person wants happiness. So ultimately what do you want in life? Happiness I like. Everybody wants. And what am I searching for? Happiness. If I am confused about myself and what I am searching for myself, but then when I start analyzing that what is that I want in life, it is happiness. And what is the happiness? It is nowhere in the external universe. Nowhere here inside my stomach or the kidney or the inside or outside. It is myself. So ultimately, what am I looking for? What am I looking for in my life? Myself. If I am looking for happiness, and happiness is myself, unconsciously, what everybody is looking for? Himself. It doesn't matter you are a religious man looking for God. It doesn't matter you are a philosophical mind looking for some type of existence. It doesn't matter you are just a hardcore sensualist, hardcore seeker for happiness. What are you looking for? Everybody, without exception, no consider of caste, creed, sex, race, religion, nationality, whatsoever. If you are a human being with a head over your shoulder and having some demands and needs, everybody, without exception, man, woman, neuter, it doesn't make any difference, friends. Everybody looks for happiness. Are we on the same wavelength? Let anybody say now. Anything else you want in life. Whatever you shall say, if you are challenged. Why do you want that? so that I can be happy in life. Happiness is the ultimate thing, understand friends. And this happiness, that word has been so distorted. So distorted. Happiness means what? You equate it with the sensation. Equate it with the riches. Equate it with the money. That is why people cannot believe. How can you say you are unhappy? You have a PhD. How can you are unhappy? You are the richest man in the world. How can you be unhappy? Because you have got a car. How can you be happy, unhappy? Like you have got a wife or a husband or a dog. Huh? So I am happy just because I am having some nonsense. And how many things you are having, friends? What is the end to that? Think please. Once for all, this happiness delusion should disappear. I want happiness, uncompromising happiness at all times, all places, all conditions. And what is that? You have started analyzing, searching all over. You are not, listen carefully friend, thereby you don't dismiss the world of objects. You are dismissing your own imposition of happiness in the object. Don't dismiss the objects. Objects are not yours to be dismissed. Universe is not mine to be dismissed. In the name of Vairagya, dispassion, renunciation, what people do? I renounce the world. What business have you got to renounce the world, sir? Kya laya tha jo kho diya? What is that yours? You brought that you can renounce? Renounce? What is that you can do? This is solid misinterpretation. As a result, every person is rich but guilty. I should not have these things, but I am having these things. What a waste. Why are you apologetic about it? Be the richest than the richest. For your sake, no, my happiness doesn't depend on my riches. Therefore, I shall use my riches for myself. I shall use my riches for everybody else in the universe. Why? Because when the whole universe, yesterday I told evening friends, catch it. When the whole universe participates in my birth and growth, when I'm harvesting my life, my intelligence, my achievement, my failures, whatever it is, shall it be only for me? You have no business. Paropakaraya vahanti nadya. Paropakaraya idam sariram. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha. The trees carry fruits only for others' sake. The trees don't eat the fruit. Paropakaraya vahanti nadya. The rivers carry water. They don't drink. Same thing also. Paropakaraya satam sariram. The person who are understanding this reality absolute, for him, Addiva Maranam Yastu Yugantareva. Let the death happen now or a million years after. It is for the sake of everybody else. Because for you, the purpose is solved once you are aware of yourself. After this, water, infinity, what? Beautifully Swamiji will say that particular line. For after everything, there is a then. This is our Tattva classes. After everything that is, I finished the college, then I got a job, then I got the money, then I am going to get more money. Then, after every achievement, there shall be then. I'm infinity, immortal, I have happiness itself. Then for what? The I itself is not existing anymore. Amazing dimension. Are you getting the point, friends? See that. So when the whole world is supporting, blessing me, helping me in my growth, the moment you start harvesting, it is only for my sake. And is reflected in not only in the personal life, in the life of a country and continents. Look at the countries in the world. Just little bit into world views also. Singapore, when I say it is not isolating one country, call it any country, Singapore, America, anything. Who is American? Original Americans are in the reserves, Indian reserve, right? Red Indians. They are the original Americans. Now after that, whoever has reached, first those who first coming in, they are the residents. They are later date coming immigrants. Nonsensical words. Just think of it. Now, these people, they have all come into that. In America, European talent, Chinese talent, African raw material, African labor, Indian talent, all over the world, everybody has gone there. I'm not isolating the country. It can be around over Singapore also. Singapore as a country, what has it got? It's an island nation. In 5, 7, 10 hours, you can hang around the whole island. There is nothing, there is a piece of land, but you can't have that type of cultivation. But that's one of the richest countries in the world. How? Talent from every other country. And they collect African raw materials, Indian product, American product. This is a trading nation. You don't produce anything, but you do the trading. So you use American raw material, African raw material, other people's products. You take the help of the entire world to build up your business empire. But when the profit comes, Singapore for Singaporeans, America for Americans, India for Indians. What are we doing, friends? Which politicians can solve your problem? It's a madness. We forget, it's like the whole body is struggling. Is to see that whatever is in micro is same in the macro. The whole body is participating in creating the food and eating also, right or wrong? But when you are feeding, for whom? Only for one ego, I thought. I shall eat, and it kills the whole body. Are you getting that point? I hope you are getting it. Your entire body is participating. Your whole thinking system is participating on what? To sustain this body. But who is eating? I am eating. That one eye is sarabhabhuk, like a fire. It eats everything up. And it's so much, trying to satiate, trying to satisfy this insatiable demand of this I, ahankar, the bottomless pot, as much as you pour, boom, it goes. What do? Trying to satisfy the demand of the I. Your body says, come on, I'm tired, I want to sleep. Movie first day, first show. Right. But, stomach is upset. Manda, go, sleep. Oh, my God, Tirupati Laddu has come, I must eat it. Right? And the sweet chocolates have come, I must eat. Yeah, are you getting what I'm talking about? One person's demand. The whole body is participating in keeping it alive. But one fellow systematically, completely destroys the whole thing. And that I can be in your own body to destroy you. It can be in your thought to destroy you. If you are in charge of a school, college, university, you can destroy it. You become in charge of a country, you shall destroy it. You shall in charge of a continent, you shall destroy it. You shall successfully destroy everything. Do you know why, friends? Depend on the position you are occupying. You are a dangerous person. Dangerous means ignorant, insolent, proud, arrogant personality. Because you don't understand about yourself. Now, please understand. How? Have you not seen? Okay, ping pong. What is ping pong? Like suppose this is a bullet. The thing is a bullet. I throw at you. Will you die? If I throw a bullet at you, will you die? No. So you catch it, you throw it at me. I throw, you throw. I throw, I throw. I throw, you throw, I throw, I throw. What will happen? Ping pong? Neither you die nor I die. But suppose the moment I throw at you, you held it up from your pocket, upholstery, you bring a gun and try to put that. Shall I stand there? Shall I stand there? No. Why? The little bullet, when it is passing through the gun, enormous strength. Boom, it will kill. You are an angry man. You are angry, your wife is angry. She gets angry, you don't care. He gets angry, you don't care. By just you kill each other, your children don't care or your neighbors don't care. When the same angry man, short-tempered, jealous, insecure, emotionally handicapped fellow occupies the position of a prime minister, position of a president, any responsible position anywhere, that emotions now go through the powerful delivery channel called the position of a governor, principal, king, anything for that matter. You mean to say Hitler-like qualities are not there? In every family there is a Hitler. Inside you there is a Hitler. There is a terrorist in every one of us. You are terrorizing your children. You are terrorizing your mother. You are terrorizing your husband. You are terrorizing your room. You yourself are terrorized by the emotions that you have. Think, friends. But the same fellow, when he occupies the position of a prime minister, a president, or a huge public position, what happens? A disaster. A person has to see, in my growth, the whole world has participated. Not only my mother, my father, my society, my country, my continent, whole world, in fact the entire universe. Even for a grass, friends, to get a drop of water, the entire universe, the cosmos shall participate. The grass needs only one drop of water. For that one drop of water, the sun must shine high in the sky. The ocean must get it. Water must evaporate. And when the water evaporates, the clouds must be formed. It must cool down. Massive rains pour down. The grass gets its one drop. Like people come to your house and say, "Sir, what do you want to eat today?" No. Because I don't want to inconvenience anybody. That nonsense everybody plays out. Nothing. I think, one piece, bread. A little rice. Sir, if it is little rice also, water has to boil 100 degrees centigrade and you have to cook. If it is one box full of rice also, water has to boil the same centigrade and same half an hour will take for cooking one rice or for a box of rice. So you no. That's not a thing. Either eat or don't eat. Different thing, friends. The whole creation participates for a grass to get a drop of water. For us to breathe, the whole creation is participating. Are you ever separated from the universe? Because I am breathing a little more less, so the breathing has to stop. I am contributing towards the preservation of the universe. Is it so? Think, friends, we are everywhere. So the whole universe is participating for my living. Can I live for myself? When I remain happy with myself, my entire time, life, everything is for others. Because thereafter, if you get something, fantastic. If you don't get something, excellent. Why? I am in a position now where nobody can touch, challenge, dismiss, nothing. Therefore, friends, for in our own life, do not ever dismiss the universe. It's a beautiful place for everybody. We should understand about ourselves. So that is what it talks about. Happiness we are looking for. Search for what do you want to do, what do you really want in life. Without my awareness, without my permission, I am here. Having been here, don't say, why am I here? Why am I? What nonsense, why am I here? Ask yourself, because in my absence, nothing matters. In my presence, everything matters. In the presence of I, everything is a mystery. In the absence of it, nothing matters. So which one I should know? I know myself. But who am I is a strong question. What do I want? So many things I want, but ultimately I look for happiness. So what is the address of happiness? Ajivana life. Again and repeating, because you must do that, friends. Because what all I am not, what I have, and what all I am identifying with, all things that I have, we have been repeating, re-repeating, mantra chanting, understand? Continuously repeating that nonsense for thousands of hours, years and years. Suddenly when you see you are none of these things, deham pruthak pritya, separating the body, when you stand by in yourself, you shall be absolutely peaceful. Easy to listen. In 1 second, the whole thing is over. You have to internalize. Counteract the hours and days and years of conditioning that I am this. You want to do the game? Play the game for yourself. 1 hour, don't use the word I. Just 1 hour for fun. You are here for a long time, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. 1 hour. Consciously don't use that word I. Where are you going? Don't say, I am going. No. You know it is now. You are not going. Your body is moving. I am going to eat. Shut up. You are not going to eat. Your body is hungry. You are going to feed your body. Can you change your thinking? Without the word I, everything shall move in this universe. The heart is pumping without telling I am pumping. The circulation is taking place without thinking I am circulating. The eyes are seeing without idea that I am seeing. We are seeing. The ears are hearing without idea we are hearing. The stomach is digesting without the idea I am digesting. The body is alive without an idea that I am alive. Body is dying without the idea I am dying. Put on that I vitiates everything. Are you getting that point? If you don't get, it's sad. You better get it, or else nothing will change in your life. You go on changing everything. Change the house, change the spouse, change the job, change the faith, change the guru, change the gods, change everything. You remain changeless. As a result, wherever you get in, the same problem comes. I fought with my wife, I got out of that marriage. Second marriage, fought with the second wife, and the second husband, the third wife, fourth husband, seventh husband, eighth husband. You can fight with anybody, sir. You can go on marrying one after another the whole world. It doesn't matter, but you shall carry your problem everywhere. Absolutely. Nothing to worry about it. As long as the fight has not stopped inside you. Please. So one word, look at it. And that word I has got two levels of identities. Think it over. See it for yourself. Two levels of identity. One is relative identities. Other is absolute identity. Simple. Nothing, don't feel threatened and frightened. No, you're not absolute relative. Just see it. Who are you? Play the game. Who are you? You have to start with the word I am. Who are you? I am. Yes. You have already answered. But still I am waiting for an answer. You have already answered. But still you are also waiting to complete the answer. Look at the craziness of it. Who are you? I am. You have already announced your presence. Announced your existence. No. Still I am waiting. Yes. But yes. I told you I am. How many people will understand this statement? The person who is answering, he thinks answer is incomplete because he started I am. The person is asking, he thinks his answer is incomplete because he thinks something else to be added. I am. Okay, just start with that. Okay, since this is how the world behaves, you say I am, yes, Ram, a name. I told you, but I'll repeat again. I am asking, who are you? Ram. Is it your name, or you have a name, or you are a name? Okay, I have a name. Ah, that's right. Okay, forget it. Then I am. Who are you? Now you thought you are going to give a correct answer. So you change the Ram to, I have not changed. You are, I'm a man. So this is a body, a gender that you have, or you are that gender. Because you can change your gender nowadays, make your body man's body, woman's body, man's body. You have that, listen. So I'm not interested in your gender. Tell me, who are you? And you say, I am graduate, postgraduate degree. I am not interested in your degree. It's a degree you have. Long before you pick up a degree, you are there. Long before you pick up a body, a gender thing, you are there. Long before a name given to you, you are there. So tell me now who you are. Then you say, okay, I'm now a professor. I finished my degree at university, I'm a professor. That's my professional identity. I'm not interested in your profession. Tell me who you are. Listen carefully. I'm not interested in profession. Tell me, who are you? Oh, I'm a believer in something. I'm not interested in your faith, sir. You are not born branded. Don't tell me what faith you have or don't have. I'm a non-believer, iconoclast. Not interested in you. Just observe in your own mind now. Whenever you are telling that, one word remains same. I am Ram. I am man or woman. I am rich or poor. I am educated or uneducated. I am a husband or wife. I am employed or unemployed. I am believer or non-believer. Just see that. I am remains the same, absolute. The second line, relative identities. How many can you add? How many? Just see the possibility. How many? Endless possibilities until the moment you die in this world. That which remains all the time same, absolute. All that is continuously changing, relative. Still much more interesting definition will be, why do I call, listen carefully, why do I call it a relative identity? Because in relation to that name, I am Ram, name changes, identity changes. Why is a relative identity? In relation to your body, you are a man or woman. In relation to your childhood, youth, old age, condition of the body, that's a different thing. In relation to your degree, that is a PhD, FRCS, IAS, or whatever rubbish. In relation to your job, employed, unemployed. In relation to the marital status, married, unmarried, together, living together, baby, no baby, all that nonsense. In relation to your faith, that faith, citizenship, this country, that country. Are you getting that point, friends? In relation to something, you are a man or woman. In relation to a name, you are Ram, Muhammad, David, it doesn't matter. In relation to your job, employed, unemployed, managing director, secretary general, or in a farmer, or a musician, singer, all nonsense. Think of it. Tell me, sir, think for yourself. You are there because you relate. I want you to think, friends, for a minute. You are there because you relate, or because you are there, therefore you relate. Don't answer. Feel it. Let your mind answer. Don't speak it out. Because you are, therefore you relate. Or because you relate, therefore you must be. The obvious answer. Because I am, therefore I relate. Relationship doesn't create you. An identity doesn't create you. So why the crisis? Because you are, therefore you relate. So this I, just relative. In the sentence, I am, Ram, man, woman, all that. I is the absolute. Always same. Roles are different. Shift. Where does this drama take place? Think of it. Where does this drama take place? In your knees? I was very confused. Joint pain. Huh? What is your confusion? Stomach? Gada. Tremendous identity crisis. Huh? In your head. The realm of thought. When you are thinking, this is learned to contemplate. When thinking means what? That I thought, other thoughts, in the light of consciousness, the whole drama goes on. But you never think. Yeah, you understand? Swadhyaya. What is Swadhyaya? Reading a book? Study yourself. Your confusion is not on your toes, on your knees, or in the outside, in your empire, or your hutment. Your confusion is in your head. Totally ignore it. Can't even sit down 1 minute quietly. Restless. Why people don't do that? Why people cannot look at their own head? So much of agitation, so much of distance. Immediately open your eyes. When you are closing your eyes, think. Suppose you close the door and sit down. Somebody can come and open the door and open it up. Right? Suppose you are closing your eyes and sit down. How long you should be able to sit down? As long as you like. Theoretically, as long as you like. But what happens? Inside, why am I sitting here? What am I doing here? Not the meditation. Go to Ganges side. How the eyes open up? Does anybody come and pull your eyelids? Think. The push comes from inside. So restless. And you want to understand what is Brahman. Don't worry about it. Nothing will happen. If the complication is in your stomach, shall you operate your kidney? If the operation is your knee joint, shall you operate on your heart? What are you trying? Where is your confusion, friends? Where are your confusions, or where is your confusion? Where? In your knees? Stomach? In your estate? Kingdom? Profession? No. The confusion is in the head, in thoughts, thinking level. Then why am I holding my nose? You can hold your nose will be longer. Problems will not solve. Unless you use it, use your breathing to slow down the thought, then you can contemplate. But if you end up in holding the nose, you will have a longer nose that may or may not be there, but the problem should continue. What are you doing? Running around this, doing that, I am doing sadhana. Correct, sir, nothing wrong. Everything shall help you to quieten your mind, to fetch your mind. Anesthesia will help you, they anesthetize your body, slow down the body, so that doctors can at will cut, open, remove, add, do anything. Don't forget the seizure inside and stitch it up. Anesthesia can help you, but don't consider anesthesia itself as the operation. So many methods are given. Laya yoga, the mantra yoga, tantra yoga, yantra yoga, 100 yoga, music yoga, nada yoga, hundreds of yogas. For what? Chittasya shuddhaye karma, not vastu paradhaye. Anything can help you. Anything. To bring your mind down to what it is. Thinking cannot be replaced by any action. Thinking is thinking. You must learn to think. How many people are ready for thinking? Because thinking is your responsibility. It's like somebody can give you food, but digesting is your responsibility. Somebody can give you a thought, but thinking is your responsibility. And it is such a huge thing. That is why morning meditation class on the yesterday, the question answer class is telling you. People give us thought, but how many people teach us thinking? You give somebody a car, but must teach him driving, or the fellow will be destroyed. Why children of the rich people are destroyed? Because you are giving them the money and not teaching them how to make the money. And the same person, if you suppose he is going in the road and a poor person asks him, sir, can you give him? Suppose somebody gives you, the same person doesn't give, but gives a philosophy. Teach him fishing. Don't give him fish. Wow. How wonderful. Why? If you give him fish, you shall make him dependent. If you teach him fishing, he shall be independent. Why don't you use it for your own child? Why are you leaving an inheritance? Why are you leaving an inheritance for your child? Teach him how to make money. Or else the fool will be sitting down. You are born poor, made rich. Now this fellow is born rich, he will be poor. Don't worry. You can't just pass on. Learn to think, friend. And this thinking very easy. Because where is the confusion? Not in my toes, not in my nose. No, straight on. On your thought level. Identity, where does that take place? When I say, listen, when I say, I am a man, thought is there, I thought is there. Rich, riches are there, that picture is there, I thought is there. Okay. And when I say that, little Adita friends, we shall see. Who are you? I am Ram. How do you know? Adita would be marvelous. How do you know? I know, Swamiji. What do you know? I know I am a man. So sweet. I'm not interested in your name. I'm not interested in your gender. Tell me, I am PhD. How do you know? I know I am a PhD. I know I am a professional. Listen carefully now, the shifting. In the simple statement, I am man, I am rich. In the simple statement, I am is a thought. These are the second ones, the relative identities. They are going on changing. This I am, identifying with all these things, seemingly permanent. Seemingly permanent. But when you say, how do you know? I know what? I am this. I know. So between this I know and I am, which is more, which is absolute? I am goes on changing with everything. But I know doesn't change with anything. Knowing never changes. Janami tameva bhantam anubhati edat samastam jayate nana chidra ghatodharastita mahadipa prabhavaswaram Janami tameva bhantam anubhati edat samastam jayate Janami, Janami, Janami. This is Dakshinamurti Stotra. One. Body doesn't impose. I thought, I am. Drags it. How does it drag? Knowing, knowing, knowing. Relative thoughts will go away. The fellow is identifying also with need not be there. To know, do you need to say, I know, I know, I know, I know? That's absolute. How long it will take to be enlightened, to be aware of yourself? How long? To remember a thought, you have to remember, friends. That is why to be angry, you must remember the situation. You know, people who are perpetually angry, what happens is, they have to remind themselves, what a headache. In time it will be forgotten. But you have to go on reminding so that your anger doesn't go away. Your identity doesn't go away. Have you not seen people behaving stupid? Just because you are governor of a state or somebody is there. So wherever you go, you carry it on your sleeve. VVIP. Very, very idiotic person. The person who finds security in his identity, what type of person is he? Relatively, you can do that, friends. But even if people respect you for what you have, you should be humble. Idiot. Don't worry about it. In the matters of happiness, same thing. When you say, I am happy, what does it mean? The thought is the object is there or not there. Thought is there or not there. These are object of happiness. When you think I am happy, absence of a thought or a presence of a thought. Sometimes a presence of thought also gives you happiness. Makes you forget many things. Sometimes the absence of a thought also makes you comfortable. Sometimes absence of a thought makes you miserable. Absence of thought is not meditation. You are going for an examination for IAS or maybe chartered accountancy or medical professional examination, and you sit down there and you take the new question paper. Look at it, no thought comes. Must be meditation, right? It's stupid, ridiculous. That you should be, then for the absence of thought, should you go to some meditation camp? You go for the chartered accountancy test. Because you need to look at that paper, nothing is there inside it. Brahma Swarup. Oh my God, it's true. Maja aata hai. Getting that, not ridiculous. Okay. Sometimes presence of thought is a headache. Sometimes absence of thought is a headache. Have not people put you into really terrible positions? Suppose you see some, hello sir, how are you? Very friendly, right? And the other person said, do you remember where you saw me? Yes. What is my name? Oh. You say, why did I tell that I saw him? Why? Because the fellow wants to test your memory now. It doesn't come. The thoughts may come. Don't depend on that. The absence of thought is happiness, presence of thought. These are not absolute statements. But both, when the presence of the object, thoughts go away. That moment, if you discover the relief was not because of the presence of the object or because of the absence of the thought, I am with myself. And that is absolute. Happiness is not a sensation to come and go. It's not a thought to appear and disappear. It's not a perception to be there or not to be there. Unconditional, absolute. That is why when you understand who is this I know, that knowing faculty, consciousness. Janami, anubhati etas samastam jagat. Everything else is shining after me. If you do it individually, Atmagyan. Go to the temple, Adatra Suryo Bhati Nachandra Tarakam Nema Vidyuto Bhanti Guto Yamagnihi Tameva Bhantam Anubhati Sarvam Tasya Bhasa Sarvamidam Vivati. Micro, macro, meet. Name Ishvara, name yourself. When you say the word water, it can be a drop, it can be ocean. So once you are aware of that, and when, how long it takes? Always with yourself. That is what he says. Adhuna eva ippolade. Adhuna, now. What is that now again? Come back. Same Swamiji's things, you have to listen to it. Now means what? Present is a funny word. First time when I heard that, I said, whoa, boy, what things. Timeless stuff. You are trying to understand time. You know that time. The time is illi. There is nothing like time. There is only timeless. Therefore, don't say, so now it is 10 o'clock, food should be served, timeless. Don't do that. Understand the absolute, live in the relative world. That is the marriage between the wisdom and life. There is no divorce. So when he said about time, present means what? Present is a very flexible term. Present millennium, 1,000 years. Maybe there is a past year, a past century, future century, present century. Just play the game, present century. Now the present is 100-year-old. Past year, future year, present year. Now the year is, present is 1 year old. In that 1 year, past month, future month, present month. Now the month, present is 1 month old. Past week, future week, present week. The present has come down to 1 week old. Past day, future day, present day. The present is now 1 day old. Past hour, future hour, present hour. Present is now 1 hour old. Past second, past minute, future minute, present minute. The present is 1 minute lasting. In the 1 minute, past second, tick tick. Future second, present second, second, microsecond. Today, science teaches us that. Microsecond, 1 millionth part of a second, millionth part of a second, millionth part, you understand? Tick tick, in the tick tick between the silence, divided into million parts. The present goes back to presence. Where do we divide? Presence means what now? Between the thoughts. What's the name? Want to name it? Consciousness. Timeless, timeless. Where there is no day, no night. No seasonal changes. No morning, no evening. No here, there, everywhere. There is now and there. Every consideration of time, place, objectivity disappears. Adhuna. Can anybody escape that, friends? Always there. So what you do is, see that. Because we are in a messed up crisis, identity crisis, I take myself to be what all things that I have. So I analyze that. I say, understand who I am. Not in relation to something, but as I am. What I am looking for? Happiness. So, since my nature is happiness, I cannot remain satisfied with anything less than that. Since my nature is immortality, I cannot remain satisfied with even a million-year-old. I'll never end up, it will come to an end. What is that? Nachiketas. That's why Nachiketas' brain is necessary. Small boy, tremendous maturity. But asking this question of immortality, what happens? Everything else will completely fall apart. Yamaraj was not sure whether the fellow has really got out of the need of these things. He said, you're a baby, young man. Come on, take everything you like. Don't unnecessarily ask this question of infinite absolute. It's not unnecessary, but are the person ready? Are you ready for happiness? No, I'm ready for a drink. Wow, go ahead. I'm ready for some, what? Anything you can say. Nice sound of music, nice touch of something, nice taste, nice smell, nice upasana, nice this and that. Oh. Some type of a fancy, exclusive experience which nobody else has got it. Why? You want to be exclusive? Even in infinity also, exclusive infinity. What type of nonsense is that? All inclusive. I don't like it. None exclusive. Think. Are you ready for that? Where you shall not be exclusive. How many people are ready for that? Every type of nonsense in the market is sold out. Why? It's just like the vegetable purchase. Everybody takes the best. The last thing also goes. Have you not taken the best brinjal? You take it. And then everybody takes the best. Last is gone. Sorry, idiot. Are you getting that point, sir? There is nothing exclusive. It's so sweet. Nothing. Exclusive air getting into your nose. Exclusive space you are in. Exclusive water you are drinking. But the person has got funny attitude. Swamiji, we are drinking water from the oldest iceberg under the North Pole. One bottle cost only $1,000 to satisfy the megalomaniac attitude of the so-called rich. Why? Bottle is $1,000 and fellow is dying in a heart attack when he's 45. Gets the best food in the world, no? Why do people have these exclusive things? To have a little vicarious sense of superiority. Very good. Eat. Are you eating the food or the money? People don't put on dress, they put the money. So that's why the price must come along with it. Or else how it will be visible? The price tag is very important. Your name tag, your title tag is very important. Because without that tag you are naked. Nobody shall cover that nakedness of yours when you are insecure. Understand that? So a person must, you do it for yourself. Everything is a happiness absolute. So that is the absolute in which there is nothing exclusive about anything. The relative thing is there. Are you getting that? So that one, you can tell now, that is the one. That will be, you are happy with yourself, Sukhi, Shanta, because all conflicts finished. Vidyate Hridaya Granthi, Chidyante Sarva Sansaya, Chiyante Shakarmani, Tasmin Drishti Baravari. In that very awareness of yourself, everything falls apart. Your sense of differences, sense of superiority, sense of inferiority, sense of poverty, sense of riches, sense of denial, sense of indulgence, sense of mortality or immortality, everything falls apart. Absolute bliss. That's what you are. It's not a word, not a name, not a sensation, not a perception, not a thought, not anything you can think of. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, no idam yadidam idupasate. That you are, anything you are objectifying as this, it is not so. But I am seeing so many different psychedelic colors passing through my head, go for a checkup. But I am listening to so many different types of sounds, there are ear surgeons, go for that. I am listening sounds from the inside of my stomach, go for again another operation. Right? Anything that you can objectify, it is not the substance. That's why no way superior. That is why you are somebody, Natvam Vipradiko Varna Nasrami Naksha Gochar. Now, having shown you that, when he says, by habit, you say, wow, fantastic, power, fantastic, I saw it, oh, great, great, great. But what happens? Soon you may fall back to habitual behavior. That is why continuous reminding is needed for some time. Until as much Dehatma Buddhivate, Brahmaham iti Buddhi. For an average person, if you ask him, who are you? I'm the body. Nanda, right? I'm the body. Do you consult somebody? Who are you? Devam, I'm the body. Do you consult somebody? Straight away say, Dhaniyam, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm young. You don't think. Boom, effortlessly it comes out. That effortlessly when it comes, who are you? Brahmas. You don't have to speak it to somebody. Don't have to think it out for somebody. Think it out for yourself. Who are you? I know. That is why you answer yourself. Don't wait to be challenged. And when you answer yourself, nobody can challenge. You can keep quiet. Let the fellow be confused. Because by habitual behavior, friends, it comes back. In North India, it is Ramlila. Ramlila, you know? Ramlila. During Ramayan festival. Ramayan festival, they have their function. In a UP village, they were having a Ramlila. And then that year, because the local people will participate. They don't hire from Bombay or somewhere, okay? So these local people will participate. So every person will be given a role. That year, the Dasaratha, person who usually plays the role of Dasaratha, he was not there. So they hired one man who was a barber in business. So they asked him, sir, you be the Dasaratha. He said, I can't do that. I can't even stand there and I can't talk. But very simple, very simple. Only 1 minute, 2 minutes part. Don't worry about it. Don't you come. So they gave him the position, gave him the role, and the rehearsal was being done and everything. And what he has to do? Only one role. Vasishtha when comes, he says, get down from the throne, take Vasishtha, put him on the throne, then says, how is everything? Bless me. That much. So you don't have to give any big speech or there's nothing. Okay, the fellow said, and he became, all right, I'll do that. By profession, barber. Ramayana, hundreds of people there, and the fellow. Now when Vasishtha comes, he immediately goes down. Immediately got down, took him up, but he forgot. What is the next one? Forgot. Then asked him, Shavinga. The Vasishtha sits on the throne. Then he asked him, Shavinga, cuttinga. Do you want a cutting of hair or the shaving of dadi? Now you are laughing at him, right? Laugh at yourself. Aham Brahmasmi. Anando. I giving him 2 idlis there and half idli here. Very good. Look at that room and this room. His dress is that kind is wonderful. Who is doing that nonsense? Do it if you learn how to play the game. Playing a role is never a problem, friends. Why? Actor doesn't forget the actor while playing the role. If you are forgetting the actor, your role is a huge confusion. If you remember the actor, you are a different thing altogether. So because that overlapping takes place in life, it does. Because for years together, you have been taking yourself to be somebody else other than who you are. It's so easy to jump into the stream of identity. It's so easy to lose yourself. So easy to lose yourself. You have considered yourself superior. Suddenly, you are not recognized. You consider yourself the big man or this man or whatever person you are. Something somewhere happens. You say, oh, I am Brahma, I am the one, immortal, absolute, right? One stomach ache, immortality passes through that. Totally helpless about, oh, I don't know, this disease has. Shut up. This disease has come. It must come. To what? To body. If it doesn't suffer, it's not the body. Suppose the body is born and never grows old, something wrong with the body. Will you like to be 4-year-old and stop? No. I should be 16-year-old and stop. Why? It doesn't work. Every moment it must change. So enjoy your childhood, enjoy your youth, enjoy your adult age, enjoy your old age, enjoy living, enjoy dying, because you are immortal. Childhood is gone, finished. Can't go back to that. Now, wherever you are, 19, 20, 30, 40, start with that. No problem. So all this now is completely counteracting. Natvam vipradiko varna. Different types of varna. What are the sense of differences we have? Caste, creed, sex, race. These are the differences we have in the society. What is that? 4 types of caste. In Indian thing is there. In other countries, there are same caste system in the different types of things. It is a system. Please understand, friends. The caste system is not I don't want to get into that thing hours and hours, please. See, this caste system, what happens, is a professional religion. I am not telling, don't even, I am quoting, Bhagavan says, Chaturvarnam maya srushtam. How? Next sentence. Guna, karma, vibhagasa. According to your guna and karma, you are somebody. Not according to your birth. By birth, nobody is nothing. Janmana jayate Shudra. By birth, everybody is Shudra. Meaning, samskara varjita. There is no samskara of any kind. So everybody is same. That is why you can pick up a child from a king's house to put him in a hunter's place, or the rich, most aristocratic fellows to get into, they can steal that baby to a beggar's den. Anything can happen. Samskara varjita. Vedadhyayi bhavet upanayana dvija. Because when you do the Upanayana means what? The day you are ready to go to Gurukula, meaning you are no more a baby, now on you take your responsibility for studying and other things. So Upanayana for everybody. That's a psychological atmosphere it creates. Vedadhyayi bhavet vipra. The person who studies the Vedas. Vedas means what? So today there is no Vedas. Vedas means they are where the limited that sadhya sadhana sambandha. That is, do this, this will come. Do this, this will come. So today's Vedas are history, geography, chemistry, mathematics, physics, computer. Do this, this will come. Do this, this will come. And then the person who says, the sadhya sadhana is useless, you must get something which is absolute. Brahma janaditi brahmana. Where there is the person who knows about himself. So where is the bond? Anything? But you can't even talk this because orthodoxy is very tight. You can't talk about it. What Bhagavan here says now? Neither vipra, meaning thereby the lakshana. Neither this, or ashrami, brahmachari, gruhastha, vanaprastha, sannyas. 4 ashrams are talked about. Ashram said that wherever you reach that you pick up in life, like childhood, you are a child. Why are you a child? With body child, so you are looked through your body, child. When the body becomes young, you look through your body, young. A young man cannot say, how old are you? 80. Can you say that? Your body is now 20. Wait for 60 years for you to say, I'm 80. So this goes on changing. All the changing dimensions of your body. Do not take it anymore. These are changing relative dimensions. And it all drama takes place at your thought level. And in that thought level, one thing is constant. Janami, I know. Who knows about your thoughts? Who? My mommy? You know. That by which you know, think, sometimes it's ridiculous. What you know has become more important than that by which you know. Can you see that? What is more important? Eyes by which you see, or what all things you see? Because what all things you see, this flower disappears, your eyes will be finished. What all things you see, relatively, what all things you see shall fade. Seasons gone, flowers gone, time's gone, things gone. But eyes are there, darkness, night, everything, eyes are there. So eyes are more important. No, you have got $1,000 goggles. Either give me the goggles or I'll take your eyes. Shall you say, take my eyes or leave my goggles? You do that? You have got your physical body, very nice. But I love my car. So I purchased a new Bugatti, a Lamborghini, some fancy car you purchased. So you're going to. Then on the roadside, when you're stopping down, 3-4 fellow comes with the AK-47. Get out of this car or dead. What shall you say? Kill me or leave my car. Anybody? What all you see for sacrificing your eyes for that? Look, like computer, your eyes are gone. What is fancy computer? Late night movie I must be watching, so my eyes are lost. What is the sleep is lost, body is sick. Why? Late night. Late night, who wants late night? Eyes want late night? Body wants late night? Think, friends. The squarely, solidly, the whole responsibility is on you. One word, I. But I doesn't want to change. I shall listen. I shall go for advice. But I shall wait until I get the advice that I want. Right? That is why things never end. And the teachers also, according to that, they get it. If the person says, whatever you say, sir, yes. What will happen? You can't sacrifice what you know, what you are aware of, making it more important than who you are. All these are thoughts. Ashrami na akshagocha. The explanation he gives a long time. Okay, just gives you that. Na akshagocha. Anything that is seen by the eyes are not more important than the eyes. Take care of the eyes. Because anything you are conscious of, the objects, they need care. Mortality needs care. Immortality is so wonderful because no care taking. No maintenance needed. For consciousness, no maintenance needed. Maintenance free, care free, happy existence. Happiness, maintenance free. Object, headache. You want to give that, maybe in the afternoon we shall talk about it. It takes away a lot of time, but I'll give some time. Let's see that. It's so beautiful. Happiness, total maintenance free. You don't have to do anything. You want to organize for happiness? Oh boy. Take any example. I want to have music session. Call the musician. Call these fellows. Sound system. Call people. Invite them also. Put nice chair. Air conditioned hall. All these things you shall need. And then still there is no guarantee. Because that day the musician's throat is gone. So instead of telling, like Swami will be telling that, suppose the fellow, because he knows his height, but that day his throat is done. So what he cannot sing, he shall say. So those of you who don't know, why his hand is paining or what, right? It's a headache. Any sensation hunting, any type of a pleasure hunting or a happiness business is a stupidly losing business. Because you have to maintain so many things. Your body has to be maintained, your mood has to be maintained, the person has to be maintained, the stage has to be maintained, everything has to be maintained. Happiness, open the eyes happy, close the eyes happy. What do you want to take? Take. No, I want to give you something. Give and go. Amazing. See that, friends. Asangosi, Nirakara, Vishwasagi Sukhiyo, Asangosi. You are eternal Asanga. Asanga means Sangara, like Akasavat, Nirlipta, like space with everything, yet with nothing. Rain happens in it. Space is not drenched. Summer passes through it. Space is not roasted. Spring passes through it. There is no Akasa Kusuma. The flower, the space doesn't blossom. There is landslide, the space remains as it is. Same thing inside the head, in yourself, in consciousness. Huge conflict, confusion, addiction, obsession of any kind. Just like whether there is a tender breeze or a cyclone built up, the space remains space, in space of consciousness. There can be a tender memory, just a thought, or a huge built up, small built up, huge built up, a total obsession. Consciousness. That is why focus on yourself, just be yourself. Again and again say, be yourself, because so far we have always shifted our everything away from us. That is why it looks as though I must go back. There is no returning to the self. Whenever you are away from it, sir, are you away from space to return to space? You are never away from consciousness to go back to consciousness. Always there in yourself as you are. Asangoham. So when you remember this line, take it away and remember what exactly does it mean. And it starts with one word, I. First of all, that word, aham. What does it mean? Aham. The meaning of the word I. Not with any role whatsoever, because they are relatives. So, I will have two meanings. Remember, friends, I will have two meanings. Relative meaning. In relation to something, it will have a meaning. Therefore, it is not its meaning. In relation to riches, if you are rich, I does not mean rich. Neither riches say, I am rich. In relation to body, if you say, I am man or woman, young or old, that is not the I, because it is the nature of the body. In relation to your degree or faith, if you say you are something, that means that is not the I, because it is the relative identity coming from the object which is in the relative world. In relation to your thought, if you say something, that is not the I. But none of these things have I. That is why Atmagyan, Aham, when you talk about yourself, it is not only to know who you are, but also to tell what all things you are not. You are none of the things in the universe has a sense of I. Your land doesn't feel that I am a landed gentry. Your riches do not feel that I am rich. Your body doesn't feel young, old, beauty, ugly, all that. Your thoughts do not have any such idea whatsoever. So you see that absolute. And absolute is not an identity. Absolute is your being. Identity is something which you can take and drop. Role is something which you can take and drop. Actor, everywhere. Now friends, simple thing. Should you drop your role to know you are an actor? Unless you are Paityam. I mean, unless you have gone mad. Suppose the fellow plays the role of Rama in the movie, and out of the thing also he behaves like Rama. You know what shall you say? I am mad. Occasion has come, play a role. Occasion over, role is dumped. Flexibility is the name of the game. You are absolutely being who you are. So that's what. So Ashango was in Nirakara. Dharma, dharma. We shall see in the evening, please. Dharma, dharma, sukham, dukkham. All these relative conditions. Now close your eyes, please. Sukha, dukkha. Perception, no perception. Now you are listening. Now you are not listening. Ears do not disappear. True to the perception. You got a thought. A memory can appear, memory can disappear. I thoughts will be there to say, oh, I forgot, or I don't remember. How do you know that? Janan. Aware. You don't have to say, I know to know. Knowing is not a sense organ function. You don't have to say anything to be who I am. It's a nameless universe. All the names we have picked up is for conversation, interaction, communication. Be the nameless. Use the names as the situations demand. Like an actor. Play the roles. Actor is same. You can say, so play the roles of every thought. After the I is same, there you will understand. I, the actor, also is another thought. Actor also is a role for the content consciousness. Asangoha. Name that Sukham, Shanta, Vinirmukta. Name it Sat, ever existent. Chit, Jnana, awareness, Ananda. Names do not create the nameless. The name we give for our communication, our attempt to describe and communicate. That is why the Upanishads will declare, Dhiro etad vijñāya anyavācā vimuncata. Be aware of your being who you are. Unnecessarily do not hold on to any other name or description. But remember, for you to be nameless happiness, bliss, you don't need anything. But for everything, your body, your mind, the world, to be sustained and maintained, everything is needed. So don't be an idealist. No need to dismiss anything. No need to cling to something. Be yourself who you are. Roles can be played. Don't have to cling to it. Nor do you need to get rid of it. But your being yourself, there is no choice. The happiness, absolute. Please chant 3 times. Oh, please.